Hello friends, Mrs. Taima here, and today we are going to look at one of our geodes called Jerry Draws. The author, or the person that wrote the story, is Mamie Goodson, and the illustrator of the story is Christopher Sear. Remember, the person that draws the pictures is called the illustrator. I want you to try to read along with me today because I know that you know a lot of these words and you can do it. Let's get started. He sits on his bed. He picks up his pen. He looks up at the big wall. Then he begins. With his pen, he fills up the big wall by his bed. When the wall is full, his dad will paint it. Then Jerry can fill it up yet again. I notice that there is a comma here and a comma here. That tells me I need to give a little pause in my reading. If you see a comma, and I have one right here too. I missed it. So we have 3 commas on this page. After pen, after full, and after then. And if you notice when I was reading it, I gave a little pause, and that helps with our fluency. He loves to draw. Lines flow from the tip of his pen. They fill up his pad. They turn into pictures that can tell a story. But it is hard for him to read. It is hard for him to write. To him, the letters shift here and there. It is hard for him to map the letters to the sounds. It takes him such a long time, but he does not quit. He can draw well. For him, this is a path. It can help him to focus, and it can help him to learn. With his art, he can shine. Now that he is big, he has a big job to do. His job is to tell a story as an illustrator. There's that word again. Someone who draws pictures for stories. He draws and he paints. He makes a lot of books for kids. Have you ever read any of these books that he has drawn the pictures for? It looks like he drew the pictures for the book Black Cowboy, Wild Horses, The Little Red Hen, and John Henry. For you, for me, for all of us. Wow, what an inspiring story. Have you ever had something that was hard for you to do, but you were good at something else? I bet you have. I know that I have, and that's okay. We all can't be good at everything, but we all have our strengths. Let's learn a little bit more about this story. Jerry Pinkney's detailed watercolors give old stories new life. Aesop's fable, The Lion and the Mouse, inspired Pinkney's Caldecott-winning retelling of the tale. As described in Jerry Draws, Pinkney reads very slowly. He has dyslexia, a common reading problem. This can make it hard to match letters with sounds. Dr. Sally Shaywitz of Yale University has written that people with dyslexia often are very fast and creative thinkers. Pinkney has created more than 100 books. In 2016, he won the Coretta Scott King Virginia Hamilton Award for Lifetime Achievement. This award is given to African American authors and illustrators whose work has been important to the literacy world.